Well, hello, everybody. We're so excited to have Charlene Hesketh to our On Deck with Dawson and Dawson. Hey, Charlene, how you doing?
Hi, Kathy. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to have you on board, on deck, as they say right here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you because your company has done some amazing things based on the COVID and everything that you did even before that. So I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about your history of Mpressions. You are the president of Mpressions, and they are a visual storytelling company, which is really super exciting. So tell us a little bit about the history there.
Well, we didn't start out as Mpressions. The company was started by my father-in-law, Dean Hesketh, back in 1955. He actually opened his doors in Orange County a couple months before Disneyland did. And Disney
Wow.
was one of his first clients.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy. He had a personal relationship with Walt Disney,
Oh.
and he would do all of their promotional pictures. Photomation was the largest commercial photo processing company in Orange County, and it was the only one in Orange County. And that's why my father-in-law picked to go to Orange County, because he kept going to LA to get his work done and found that there was a real need in Orange
Oh my
County.
gosh.
So he opened up Photomation in 1955, and we were Photomation all the way up until October 2018. As you know, technology has changed so much,
Oh
and
my
our
gosh.
company
Yeah.
really
Mhm.
changed a lot. And we weren't doing photos anymore. We were doing more signage and more visual products for our customers, like putting stuff on walls, or doing pictures and things like that. And
Mhm.
really transformed from a photo lab to really telling every company has a story to tell. So that's really our goal, is to
Oh
help
my
companies
gosh.
tell their
That's
stories.
Oh, that sounds so cool. It's really interesting to know the history, second generation, right? And that
Exactly.
solid foundation that your company has built over the years. And then to have you, who I just simply adore, to be leading the organization now. And it's just seeing so many great, results. So super excited about that, because we have a lot of listeners on this YouTube channel. And I'm telling you, with over 19,000 connections on LinkedIn, there are a lot of people listening that need your services. So let's talk
Yeah.
a little bit more about that. So tell me about your basic clients that you like to attract at Mpressions. That's really important for the listeners. Are they somebody that you can help?
Yeah, well, I have a lot of construction companies and a lot of hospitals. We've been working with the Providence St. Joseph Hospital System. Well, they just turned to Providence, but we had been working with them for over 20 years, and we've done some
Wow.
amazing projects in there. But it was very interesting when this whole COVID thing started, because, not only did they want to make their place beautiful, but they had to communicate to their patients of how they need to come into the hospital. And so we did a lot of plexiglass, we did a lot of floor graphics, we did a
Wow.
lot of signage, just talking about COVID, talking about social distancing. Um, and that's how we've really helped our clients through this whole pandemic, especially the ones that were still open to the public. As you know, I do work with the Ducks, I do work with the Angels, we do work with also the Kings down in LA, and that all shut down, which
Yes.
was very scary and very devastating for us, because they're huge clients
Yes.
for us. So we really, the direction went to helping our existing clients that were open to the public get their message out of how to stay farther apart, get the mask
Oh
on.
gosh. Great.
All that is kind of what took over in the last year,
Mm,
year and a
mhm,
half.
mhm,
But
mhm.
now, hopefully the Ducks will be back in, the Kings are going to be back,
What do you
and
mean, hopefully?
it's kind of crazy. It just keeps going up and down. So I'm just,
Yeah.
we're
It'll
all
it'll be
praying for
there.
that.
It'll be there. It'll be
Yeah.
there. But what an amazing leader you are to be able to ebb and flow in between all this craziness, right? So tell us
Yeah.
more about how you've been helping your clients kind of deal with COVID and get that message out.
Well, for the hospitals, we did a lot of floor graphics. We did a lot of
Ah,
plexi. You've seen the plexi protections that have
yes.
been going on, which is really interesting. And this is kind of a weird thing because even though COVID was going on, we were still doing construction projects, excuse me. And I do a lot of ADA
Uh-huh.
signage for
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
new construction projects,
Yep.
and that requires a certain kind of plexi. Well, when
Mhm.
this all happened, guess what they did? They stopped making that plexi.
Oh my
They
gosh.
started just making the clear plexi.
Oh no.
So we were scrambling, looking
Mm.
for plexi because it's a non-glare plexi. It's very specific.
Yeah.
We were scrambling when this all happened. I had jobs that
Wow.
needed to be done. So
Yeah.
it's really affected the supply chains,
Yes.
for us because we're product driven, we need
Yeah.
to buy
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
But we've really had to scramble. We just had another
Mhm.
one recently with 3M. We couldn't
Wow.
get products because they stopped producing for a couple weeks and
Oh.
they were running out of stock. So there's been a lot of hoops that we've had to jump through just to try to get it out the door.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like you've done a good job of that, though. Supply and demand, right? And there was not enough
Exactly.
supply for that demand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, impressions, the companies, how you guys actually help them, your clients with that storytelling. So how does it work? So I say, okay, I like what you sound like. I'm ready to have some storytelling done in my company. I personally got to take advantage of Charlene's services, and I will tell you that she helped me with this amazing word wall that just really does tell the story. It's about ethics, integrity, and hard work and grit and those kind of things. And then another wall she created for me was this huge beach scene. So all the employees, when they were going into the office, could feel like they were just hanging out at the beach no matter what. Even though we were working really hard and, in an office, we wanted to be relaxed a little bit. And that and the logo that you did for us was amazing. It just
And you just said it right there. It's all about atmosphere. It's all about atmosphere for your employees, for your clients that come in. I'm working on right now, actually a COVID wall with St. Mary's.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's going to be amazing. I mean, we actually have it all ready to go. We're going to be installing it next week, but it's telling the story of what St. Mary's went through. They're out there in the high desert. There's only 2 hospitals out there. They were so overran. They had a photographer that came in and stayed there for weeks, just telling the
wow.
story. So
Wow.
we took all those images and we worked with the photographer, and we actually worked with another design group who ultimately put the wall together. And we do
Mhm,
that. We'll design, or somebody else will design and give it to us. But I'm
mhm,
really excited about this wall because I really think that people are going to stop
mhm,
and look at the story and look at what we've gone through for the last
mhm.
year and a half. And it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be
Yeah,
an
yeah,
emotional wall.
yeah.
Um,
Wow. I definitely want to know wherever you put that so I can go there and walk through it and go, oh my gosh. Because when I do walk through some of your clients' places of employment, I'm just in awe. I'm like a little kid in a candy shop going, wow, I never knew you could do those kinds of things. And then for those of you listeners that don't know Charlene's business model, you can actually go to her business and you can see these walls that she's created that you feel like you're in the orange groves when there's oranges, right? You feel like you're, wherever you are, you feel like you're right there. And talk about
yeah,
HDTV. That's what it feels like on steroids. It's so
absolutely.
clear, it's
Yeah,
super clear. So
absolutely.
excellent. Well, I only have one question left because I think this has been amazing information to share with everybody. And that is, I've known you for many years.
Yes.
Tell our listeners, why do you do what you do? You work harder than almost anybody I know, Charlene. You're up early, you stay out late, you're bidding on contracts, you're running a company, you have a family, you have grandkids now. I mean,
I
oh my
do.
gosh, how do you
Yes,
do what you do and why do you do what you do?
well, I have to tell you, I'm a people pleaser, and I get so much satisfaction when I leave somebody's office like yours, Kathy Dawson, and
So
seeing
nice.
how thrilled you are with how
Mm.
we came in one day.
Yeah,
and totally transformed your office,
you did. You
and
did.
how it changes the whole atmosphere of the working relationship of the people who come in, and how
Yes.
people love your office.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
I love. I
Yeah.
love seeing my
Oh.
customers thrilled. It really,
Oh.
it really, it makes me feel amazing.
Oh, well, that's because you are.
Well, thank you, but
You definitely are.
that's a driving force. It's just, I
Right.
just love the reaction from my
Yeah.
clients once
Yeah.
we're done, once we pick up and we walk out.
That's so amazing. Well, you've done an amazing job with running the company, kind of resizing it, focusing, there's so many leadership qualities that are needed when you're doing such great work as your firm is. So, so happy to have interviewed you today. And I'm so excited to have people call you to get their impressions to be better.
Yeah, be awesome. Well, call me anytime. We're located in Anaheim, and we will come see you.
There you go. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.